All right. For segment 1 today, we are going to be talking about book 2, the entirety of book 2 of the Mechanoid Invasion trilogy. The reason we're going to be doing all of book 2 is because we really went through the basics with book 1. We'll talk about some of the things that I want to say change, but how the storyline / adventure progresses. We won't spoil anything, I hope. And then we'll show off some more of the creatures and monsters and mechanoids, oh my, that you'll find in here. But also, don't forget we have a 3,000 subscriber giveaway coming up here soon. I've capped it off. We're giving away those 5 books and 10 gift cards, 10 $25 gift cards. Cap, done. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned for 3,000 subscribers for when that happens. And of course, RPG Digest is a live stream podcast discussion, not a concise step-by-step tutorial. We may deviate off topic and go on tangents. We love to go on tangents. And there is our segment 1 little layout thingy. And now Excellent. Heathen Dog can restart
now,
this.
the whole, we're going to do a little bit of a recap. First, it gives you a little example AR stuff. Now, if you remember, the way they do armor rating here is... in later Palladium, it's like natural armor, which means if you equal to or beat the armor rating, you do damage. If you do not equal or beat the armor rating in your 2-hit roll, you don't do any damage at all. All right, that's how it works. And it gives examples of different kinds of armor, cloth armor. Have fun with that. It's not great. How to play a role-playing game, not going to worry about that. And then in the next page, it goes down to some acronym explanation, because this book loves the acronyms. So in the beginning,
as a technical writer, this kills me. This kills me as a technical writer. This is 100% backward. You do the full term first, then you do the
acronym. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But that's what they do here. That's fine. Now, invasion event up to date. If you remember, at the end of the last book,
not looking good.
It was not looking good for our plucky humans, brothers from another mother type thing. All right, because the Mechanoids came, they saw, and they killed all the plants.
98%.
Yeah, 98% of the plant life on Gideon E is now dead, which means the planet, as far as the people are concerned, is dead. They're living on a corpse. They thought they had a runaway greenhouse effect before. Now it's going to get bad.
Well, how's there a greenhouse effect if there's nothing to give greenhouse?
Well, no, there's nothing to take out the CO2.
To scrub it. Yeah, actually, I had that backward. You're right.
Exactly. So, even if the Mechanoids left today and never came back, everyone on Gideon E is dead. If they can't get off the planet, they're just dead. So, this is 1 month after the events of the first book. Second month. The defoliation of the planet's completed. 98% of all plant life gone. Falzon colony falls. Human casualties over 96%. All the property destroyed, and a major mechanoid base is established in its guts.
This is really giving me the visuals of the beginning of Terminator 2.
Yes. This is very, very Terminator 2. New Gideon falls. I believe that was the capital. Human casualties, 87%. 98% all property dead. Mechanoids?
Mechanoids sounds good.
Mechanoids outpost falls. Human casualty, 100%. Everyone died there. Granny didn't make it. Oh. Williams outpost falls. They all died. Membiji? Seacoast colony partially evacuated. Only less than half the people died there. But then
the odds are looking pretty good now.
Yeah, we're looking great. Balent Bay outpost successfully evacuated to Gideon colony before it falls.
How'd that work out for them?
0. Property only 63%.
Hold off.
No, that's New Gideon. This is Gideon colony, not New Gideon.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like York and New York. I guess there's two different things. But you see, the property damage is only 63%. You know why? Because there was no people there to torture, so they went, "Aw," and they left. Major mechanoid base established in the northern hemisphere of the planet. Undersea mechanoid activities noted in the ocean. They think there's an undersea base there. What it actually probably is beginning of the suck out the ocean factory.
Suck out the ocean factory.
Remaining human colonies: Gideon colony, Kucharski.
Kucharski.
Okay. Muskie Desert Outpost. Sveltsen. The Dirty Swede.
Or, oh God. Are we happy campers?
Dirty Swede colony.
Anybody get the reference?
Nope, don't care.
Are you happy campers? Come on now.
Okay. Desert Outpost limited to minimal maintenance personnel falls to a rover raid. Human casualties 22%, property 48. Muskie Outpost destroyed by mechanoids. Human casualties 0. Rover casualties 59%, property 100%. Undersea base is confirmed. 10 additional mechanoid bases are established around the planet. Partial evacuation of Orts and the Dirty Swedes to Gideon Colony and Tunnel Mountain retreats. Both reduced population by 36% while still maintaining full manufacturing capacity. Good job. Malabar Colony totally isolated. Evacuation impossible. They are trapped and they're going to be toyed with like little rats. Frequent encounters with mechanoids indicate they do not consider humans a threat, but rather playthings to vent their psychotic hatred of all humanoid life forms. This is true. Mechanoids continue to display psionic nature. All of them.
What is that? What is that? Okay. On top of it, just as a side note, who cares? Thank you for that footnote.
Yeah. All the mechanoid bases are found to be over deposits of some kind, either fossil fuels or minerals. Rover situation. Black Fist increasingly hostile to colonists. Arrowhead Tribe and Long Teeth have allied themselves to the colonists. Red Band, Black Band, and Sand Pirates slowly perishing, refuse colonial aid. Okay, these are the natives to the planet, the Indians, which you would call in the 50s, and they either get with us or they get busy dying.
Oh, we call them Native Gideons now.
Native Gideons now. I call them
indigenous.
They're
First Peoples.
Some of them are actually called Sand Pirates. So I'm going to call them Sand Pirates. No, it's right there. I'm not making it up. It's right here.
I'm with you. Hello, Biggest Geekus. How are you today?
Okay, major confrontation off the Palladium Sea, 2,000 kilometers from Malabar. Human casualties 59%, mechanoid 88. You'd think that was a win. It's not a win. There's a lot more of them than there are of humans. So that was basically a drop in the bucket for the mechanoids. Ancient surface-dwelling sentient computer and global tunnel system discovered after battle, but was lost after infiltration by mechanoid assault team of wasps and brutes. System self-destructed. Thermonuclear, tapping into the planet's core, area affected 200-kilometer radius. So they found something that could possibly help them, and then it blew itself up. Awesome. Thanks.
It's like, ooh, you.
Yep. Timbuk Mountains, leveled by mechanoid mothership as a show of power. The whole mountain range is now flat. You know why? Because they could.
No, because what does every evil person want to do to every planet everywhere? It's always about the parking lot.
Yep. Got to have good parking. And we're gonna park a mothership. There's lots of mountains there. Well, take care of the mountains. Colonies increase production of experimental and high-powered weapons. These are the Hail Mary weapons. Now they're at Hail Mary mode. They're like,
and if you remember,
yeah,
there's a class for that.
Yeah,
an OCC.
Yeah. There's an OCC for getting experimental weapons. Now you may be stuck with a thermonuclear hand grenade, but hey,
that accidentally goes off.
Yeah. Third month, massive mechanoid devices.
How do we make it to 3 months?
I don't know, man. This is rough. Begin to carve the planet into sections. Devices cut an unbroken line / canyon 2 kilometers deep and 1 kilometer wide across the entire planet. Bridge and bridge fort areas are built approximately every 1,800 kilometers. Dissection of the planet is final step in mechanoid mining operation, prior to the final blasting into small manageable sections and storage by the mothership. Increasing geological disturbances, no kidding, indicate mechanoids have tapped into Gideon's molten core as a power source. Oh God, that never goes well. Long Teeth Rover tribes wipes out red and black band tribes. Good.
Why? What does it matter at this point?
At this point, it's like the last person standing on the cinder.
I win.
Blackfist tribe may have allied itself with the Mechanoids. No, it hasn't. The Mechanoids would not ally themselves ever to a humanoid species, ever. That's not possible. Colonial assaults have only minimal effects against Mechanoid mining and construction. That's because Mechanoids are the Borg, and the Borg are unstoppable.
Wait, what? They're what? They're what? They're unstoppable? I seem to know a captain yesterday who won that mission.
Okay, the only reason you were there and winning is because you had the job that had the least importance.
Fair. I was still on paper the winner.
That's true. You're on paper as being the captain. All right. Gideon Colony discovers 21 Balrog destroyers. We're going to find out what they are in a little bit. Humans successfully destroy Mechanoid base at the old Falzon site and damage a Mechanoid outpost near the ruins of New Gideon. 4 Balrog destroyers are lost. 4 out of 21. So, yeah. Was it worth it? I don't know. Mechanoid assault atomizes the colony and damages the Gideon colony. All right. Human casualties 89%, property 99%, Gideon colony human casualties 13%, property 20%. Rover tribes, Black Fists 42% dead. Sand pirates 95% dead. Balrog destroyers 6 more lost in battle. 11 Balrog destroyers remain in good working condition. Mechanoid dissection of planet Gideon E nears completion. The planet's almost...
I'm seeing lots of hope here. You know what?
There's lots of hope. No, there's not. Intergalactic Federation aid will not arrive in time. 2 months too late. It's already too late.
I was going to say, what do you mean 2 months? So it's arriving now? Because we're at that second month, right?
Arriving now would be too late. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
All right. Present situation. 1. Plan to evacuate Gideon E via orbital shuttle dock and penetrate the massive Mechanoid mothership. This ship is approximately the size of North America. 2.
So it's got its own gravity.
Yeah, no one cares. Shuttle operations will be directed from Orts and Gideon colonies. Escort and diversionary forces include hoverjet fighters and both types of ILRM. Okay, when they say escort and diversionary forces, they mean bullet shields. All these people are going to die. They're all going to die. They're all just sponges. Objective: penetrate enemy and destroy from within. Not going to work. Even if
wait. There's like 5 people left and you're going to what?
Yeah. Estimated penetration success ratio 74%. Success of subverting alien ship 0.05%.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Not going to work.
It's not a suicide mission.
Not all colonists need to be evacuated. No, the old and the infirm can be left behind. While others desire to remain and fight till the end. These people compromise the suicide assault forces. These are the bullet sponges. The Dirty Swedes is a base headquarters. Gideon and Orts are backup. The 11 Balrog destroyers are dispersed as follows. 6 for the Swedes, 2 at Gideon, and 3 at Orts. Gideon has 3 times as many jet fighters and dreadnoughts as the Swedes and the Orts. Thus, Gideon will act as air command. Malabar remains completely isolated. Aid is impossible. In the last 36 hours, the ancient alien tunnel system has been fully activated, though much of it has been destroyed or damaged by the diggers. Unidentified radio signals have been intercepted and are under study. The mysterious explosion of the Mechanoid Odysee undersea base encourages rumors that the ancients have returned to Gideon E. These, however, just rumors.
All right, let's take a look at this map. Chronological sequence.
Great. Okay, now
destroyed colonies existing.
The last map we had 5.
I see it. It's right there.
Colonies. Now I only see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I thought it was 4 last time also. Or was it 5?
I think it was 5.
Yeah, but I see this little guy here now.
Oh, good. I'm glad you see him now.
Yeah, that major Mechanoid bases. Oh. That's not... Okay, can I not be at either one of these 2?
Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere.
I want to be at this one right here.
Where? Which one?
Can you see my mouse mover now? The furthest east.
That one? All right.
I mean, the reason is the mountains are really close. Otherwise, this one, everybody's a little bit further distance, but it looks like it might be easier to get to.
Yeah. You can get there by boat.
Do the Mechanoids really need boats?
No, but the people do.
I heard they could just walk on water.
Okay, planetary excavation. Now this is how the mechanoids fuel their ever rolling humanoid killing machine. All right. On excavating a planet, the mechanoids allow little to go to waste. Usually only planets with a molten core are chosen, as this flaming core is needed to create a power crystal. Often uninhabited worlds are selected, or especially worlds inhabited by humanoid intelligent bipedal creatures. It should be noted that because of the mechanoids' insane hatred toward human life, they will go out of their way to destroy inhabited worlds. Such planets are priority targets. After a planet has been selected, ground bases are established and defoliation, if needed, begins. All fossil fuels and major mineral deposits are strip mined and taken to the mothership for purification and storage. Entire oceans are drained and also sent aboard the mothership. The diggers then slice the planet from pole to pole, as one might slice an orange to decorate a dessert. Oh my God. After most of the fossil fuels, precious water supplies, and mineral deposits have been mined, a series of explosions created by the bridge forts are destroyed too, fragment, then shatter the planet's surface, hurling the pieces into space. What is needed is gathered and stored by the haulers. The flaming core is, and has always been, the main objective. Once revealed, it is subjected to a series of energy blasts and dimension, time, warping conditions, which alters its atomic structure. Under such treatment, the structure will be transformed into what the mechanoids call a power crystal. Now, the best example, or not example, but analogous thing to a power crystal is, if anyone has ever seen the Stargate series to TV
Oh, the
series,
ZPM?
the 0 point module. Yeah, that's basically what they turn the planet core into, which powers their mothership for 100 years or something like that. Unfortunately, the process is very unreliable, thus only 1 out of every 20 attempts successful. The power crystal created from Earth, like planet core, can power a mechanoid mothership for 100 years. See? A crystal obtained from an Earth-sized planet is about the size of a 2-story house. The entire excavation of an Earth-sized planet is completed within 3 months. The power crystal conversion process requires an additional 2 to 3 weeks of time.
Wow.
So that's what's going to happen. They're almost done carving the planet up like the orange, and then they're going to set explosives at key points to blow the crust off of the planet. That's what's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. And anyone left on the planet is going to be dead.
So that is our current situation.
Yes.
And I think, I don't know, I'm smelling a win for the home team here. I don't know about you, but
if the home team are a bunch of insane Dalek cyborgs, then yeah.
I'm screaming Rudy.
Screaming Rudy, yeah. No one's giving up their jersey. Come on, man. Everyone wants a space on the mothership. All
so
right,
you mentioned before about these Balrog destroyers. What are these things? We don't have to read the whole part of it.
But the giant, approximately the length of a city block Balrog destroyer is the absolute latest in sentient automation on Earth. Thank you. Designed specifically for war zone environments too hostile to support human life or more delicate devices, the Balrog is a completely independent force capable of individual thought, analysis, and action. That never went badly.
No,
Balrog
never.
destroyers even have personalities, opinions, and character unique to each specific unit.
Okay, but stop just a second. It's called a Balrog. I don't care about all the stuff behind it. It's still called a Balrog. Who is dumb enough to name it that?
No, that was to strike fear in an enemy that doesn't have fear. I mean, I got nothing. The sentient machines are frighteningly reminiscent of mechanoids, but though endowed, programmed with individual human-like characteristics, thoughts, and decision-making capabilities, they're just machines. Balrog destroyers are tools created by humankind to aid and protect it. Their prime directive is to protect and preserve human life at all costs. Yeah, well, the good news is that everyone will be dead before the robot turns Skynet. The mechanoids are just misunderstood. No, they're not.
They're quite well understood. Not. It's destruction for destruction's sake.
We understand them quite correctly. The hover robots. Each Balrog destroyer has 2 hover robots, often referred to as Skits and Fritz.
Skits and Fritz.
Skits and Fritz? Okay.
Although I like your wording better.
Sensory extensions of the Balrog. Although the robot possesses the same memories and attitudes of their Balrog, they are also capable of independent thoughts and actions. The hover robots are primarily used for maintenance, simple repair work, and scouting. These units are very seldom used in battle. Okay, that's good. Sensor clusters. These are among the various missiles in the Balrog's armory is the sensor cluster. This is an informational gathering device that will probe, record, and continually relay data to the Balrog until it's destroyed or turned off or runs down. A 320-hour battery life. The maximum transmission range is 50 kilometers. Among the cluster scanning abilities are radar and sonar. Okay, gives critical point. Okay, we've gone over the Balrog enough.
Death Star. Yeah, this is the Death
we've
Star.
Gone over the Balrog enough. That's fine. You know, this is they got 6 of them left. That's awesome. Good on you. 6 or 11. I'm not sure which one. But you get to see the stats now.
Yep. I went through it kind of quickly, but yeah.
Yeah. Artificial intelligence of 13, AR 14. SDC 620 for the forward section alone. Particle beam weapons, secondary particle beam weapons.
That's not a lot though.
It's got a ramming speed.
620? Do you think that's a lot of SDC when you're talking the things that are going to be fighting it?
Well, no. If you keep going, it's per section.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Underneath the picture, hover jets, midsection, fusion reactor, rear section, midsection.
So in modern Palladium, when you shoot something, you shoot at the main body unless you call it for a different location, right? How do you handle that in something like this? Do you
they have a special thing for really, really oversized structures, and it's more spelled out later on.
Okay.
Where it depends on where you are in relation to the thing is where you hit it, whether you're aiming for it or not. Yeah, if something's the size of a battleship and you're facing it and you're at the middle of it, you're hitting it amidships in the middle section. If you're at the front, you're hitting it in the bow. If you're at the back, you're hitting it in the aft. And that's just the way it is.
Darthic has a very important question for you.
I wonder what started the hatred for humanoids and the Mechanoid. Oh, I know. I don't know if it's a spoiler for this. I don't know if we're going to learn about that.
Can you give it in a generalization?
Okay. All right. A long time ago in a galaxy or possible dimension far, far away, there are other humans, more brothers from a different mother, who wanted to venture into space. But humans are very squishy and not made for space. So humans decided to augment astronauts, to make them more resilient and able to go into space and survive it for long periods of time. This new race first was like, oh, great, we can now colonize the stars thanks to our genetically enhanced brothers. And then soon Twitter was invented on this planet. And then all good ideas became, anti-woke. So now they were no longer considered human, they're considered alien, and they were attacked and tried to be annihilated. Well, they fought back and killed their creators. Now, the reason that Mechanoids still hate humans to this day is because, number one, all Mechanoids are psionically active. Number two, when a new Mechanoid is made, it's cloned from an old Mechanoid, and it then is implanted with knowledge and memories. So the new Mechanoid experiences the betrayal of humanity fresh, like it just happened to them. If every single generation of Mechanoid is psionically passed on all the knowledge of those beforehand, every single Mechanoid is betrayed by humanity. Every new generation is a fresh betrayal. That's why they keep hating us over and over and over again. There is no water under the bridge. It all happened yesterday to every Mechanoid.
I'm like yesterday. I showed this picture to my wife yesterday. I'm like, come on, this is Dumpy. this is the dude.
What the hell is that?
It's this guy right here.
Yeah, thank you. You didn't tell me what it was.
Juggernaut EBA.
Oh, okay.
Environmental is a battle armor.
Okay.
It looks like a walking potato or egg.
Yep. Danger Will Robinson.
I love 1980s and 70s art sometimes.
Yep. Assault Hover Scout. That's actually cool looking. That's very Flash Gordon. I like that.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through slowly while you were talking, just because most of the stuff we're going to skip over. There's no reason to show more
These are
equipment.
all of the human weapons that have been either been made or civilian things that have been converted to being weapons.
I think this
Now,
might be worth mentioning here.
yeah, the aliens, right? The alien Salandar or Salandar. I'm going to go with Salandar because it sounds
Yeah,
cool. About 2 or 3 weeks before the final conflict on Gideon E, the last of the ancient aliens, the Golden Ones, joined the colonists' battle against the Mechanoids. It was he who destroyed the Mechanoids' undersea base. Unfortunately, that effort required the use of most of his weapons. However, Salandar offers his aid, knowledge, and remaining weapons in any way that he can help. He will probably stay on Gideon E to fight to the end and to help
No,
colonists
he's
get
going to
on the
fit to the
mothership.
end. He's working out.
He's got gains to make. He'll give you weapons, just don't take his protein powder. As you can see, he's got an IQ of 30.
Well, look at his head.
Yeah,
God, he better. Either that or he's got some swole problems.
he's got a personal force field too. That's pretty awesome. He has psionics. Good for him. He's got a little cursor robot, bleep bloop blop bloop with plasma ejectors. That's nice.
He's got
His
a
force field
lightsaber.
is an AR of 10 and an SDC of 550. That's pretty good.
That's as much as that ship.
Yeah,
Well, it's a little less, but
the front part anyway.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, 550.
Got a lightsaber? What the hell is that?
Well, it's a power rod. You call it what you want. Wait,
How's the handle? Power rod.
you use it in the
100
bedroom?
Oh, it shoots plasma bolts. Okay.
I bet it does.
It's not a lightsaber. All right. And then we get the Behemoth, incredible alien vehicle with a battery of weapons. Yet another creation of the being. Yeah, the Behemoth. Ancient tunnels. Yep, got it.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing for just a moment because, like last week, I don't want to spoil anything, and I didn't look at this closely enough to see if this is spoilers for the adventure or if this is. I just want to look real quickly.
No, it gives the higher tier Mechanoids, the ones you don't see and are only going to see if you actually go to the mothership.
Oh my God, this is in the Heroes Unlimited book.
Yes.
Hey, this little guy right here.
The Oracle, the Overlords, the Brains. You're not going to see these things until you go on the mothership.
This one right here. This was in Heroes Unlimited, right? It's in one of them because I've seen this before.
It's in the Rifts book.
Oh, okay, maybe it was Rifts. Anyway, so I mean, but I don't care about showing off some of the creatures.
Yeah,
why is it always bugs?
Because it's the most efficient form, and plus they hate humanoid form.
Always bugs.
Battle cruiser. God damn. We're just screwed. Humans are screwed. Okay, it gets to the bridge forts. Now, as we established earlier, as they're carving up the planet, every 1,800 kilometers where you carve it, there's a bridge fort right there.
Yep.
It creates a bridge fort. Now, when the carving is complete, all of these bridge forts are going to simultaneously explode, which will eject the crust away from the planet. So when all those explosions happen, everybody is going to die.
So up here, you got the big gun. Down here, you got all these little guns. So good luck, charge. And I'm guessing this right here, if you can see my mouse move, that's a person.
Yeah.
So this isn't a small structure.
Yeah, no, it's very large. It makes a big, big boom, boom. And then after that, it gives psionic abilities.
Okay, we can pick like one or two.
Okay. It starts at level 4.
Well, yeah, because we went to level 3 last week.
Yeah, the remaining abilities will appear in book 3. Okay, astral projection.
That's it.
Lame. Commune with animals. Okay. Stupid.
Number one, how many animals are left?
The animal's going to say is, "Oh my God, where's my food? Oh my God, why is it so hard to breathe? What did you do to my eye?" Whatever. That's all they're going to say, and they got shit to worry about. Float. Okay. Fuel flame. Mind wipe. That's actually good. If you successfully mind wipe a Mechanoid, that might work out.
Mind wipe me. I want to forget this entire invasion happened.
Yeah. Sense traps. That's pretty cool. None but a mind block would block the probe, indicating no danger. The sense is similar to precognition, aiming the sonic to sense danger within a 60-meter radius. The psionic has only a 12% chance of knowing the exact nature and location of it, but you'll know something's within 60 meters. The ability picks up on hostile emanations only, like stalking predator, beast ambush, booby traps. So if there is a mechanoid waiting around the corner and it doesn't have mind block up, you will sense its evil intent. It's killing intent on you. That's something. That's something. I can get with that. That's fine.
Is what Mar Hockman said true?
What do you say? Cats say what a lot? Pet
No,
me?
no. It's on the screen.
Oh, so mechanoids don't actually have the ability to reproduce? No, they're all clones. Yes, they're all clones of the. They're nothing like their original ancestors. Their original ancestors were more human. They were more like genetically engineered and cybernetically modified humans, very much like Borg light, but because of their hatred of the humanoid form, every time they clone themselves, they make themselves less human, more machine, to where now they are clumps of cells inside of
just think Daleks. I mean, that is the best. That is the best example you've given.
Yeah, Daleks is basically what they become because they hate being human.
I don't know. I have whatever came in this big blue book.
Yeah, well, we already found fit instead of fight.
Yeah. Well, I remember last week or the first week we found like complete open areas. Like you forgot to finish that.
Yeah.
Again, I want to stop sharing because I want to make sure this isn't spoiler alert.
Okay, no, this is talking about
this is spoiler alert.
Trying to get to the Mechanoid ship, trying to get in it, and it shows the Mechanoid ship.
Yep. And unfortunately, because we're the type of people that want to say, hey, we excuse me, prefer you buy the book and play the game and enjoy it. I don't want to show, and he mixes these adventures in where you can't exactly quite tell where they start. Excuse me a second. So, I don't want to show this off because you're cheating because you're actually trying to play the game.
I will say a couple of things.
Wow, that's a lot of freaking. How do you get in here?
Okay, go ahead. There are 20 million of just the flying wasp mechanoids on the mothership. There are 280 million human-sized robots.
Ooh.
Terminators. There are 280 million Terminators on this ship. And I will say one more thing. The wing-like protrusions of the mothership have 40 billion SDC. Billion.
You take that out.
Just the wings. Why a spacecraft as big as North America needs wings? I don't know.
Hey, it might have to land on a gas giant.
Okay. All right. Yep. The main body is 71. Nope. 100 million. Yeah. 100 million SDC for the hauler bay. That's nice. Very, very good hauler bay.
That's kind of cool.
The plasma turrets have a range of 52,000 kilometers. That's nice. That's great.
I'm trying to think. Is this a spoiler or not? Have you? What page are you on?
I'm on PDF page 96.
Oh, I'm way past it. Okay.
Yeah. It has a warp drive. That's nice, right? You can warp.
I'm not sure it's going to matter when you're trying to invade it.
No. Well, you got to get it before it warps. Oh, it all doesn't fit in one page. Okay, yeah. It's got another page.
I had to scroll a few pages to get off that thing. That thing's a few pages.
Yeah. That's a lot of pages. Yeah. It's big. And then we have random encounters. Are not the last word in Mechanoid encounters, but provide the game master with a quick, easy guide and reference tool. The table also offers ideas. Okay, if you are in the ship exterior top, this is your random rolls. If you are in refinery or processing plant, then this is your random roll. If you are in a brain pool, number one, you're going to die. And then number two, this is your random roll. And it has random rolls for every place in the mothership you could possibly be. even places where you're not supposed to be, like the master computer room.
Again, there are only a couple 100,000 Terminators to get through.
Yeah, a couple 100,000, 280 million.
Look, I'm not going through the entire ship. That's just talking straight line from door to there.
Well, once they find out where you are, they're going to send all the Terminators there.
Do you think they'll really send all of them? It's going to look like a gauntlet game from the 80s.
All right, what page are you on?
I am on PDF 108. Well, my PDF 108.
Okay, the human sleeper team. That's right.
Oh, no. I skipped that because I wasn't sure if that was proprietary information or not.
The evacuation of Gideon E to the Mechanoid mothership had a double objective of sabotage and survival. Once the Gideon E refugees had secured a foothold aboard the Mechanoid ship, they were to launch a campaign of sabotage and guerrilla warfare. That is stupid. Stupid. You get on the mothership, you hide in the walls like a little mouse, you make no noise. You try and figure out a way to get off the ship without being detected when you get to somewhere else.
But you have 1 month of food.
Oh, goody. Well,
got some mutants in here.
Mutants are human and/or rover origin. The appearance and size varies radically as they are a product of mechanoid genetic reconstruction and cloning experimentation. Oh, that sounds super. That sounds like a great thing. No, the energy sponge. Mutant 2, the mech pet. That sounds great.
Now we're back to some OCCs you can be.
There's no, we're not going to be little pets. No, we're not. We're not doing that, are we?
Rovers and thieving. I'm there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, rovers and thieving. All right. Rovers have adapted well to the environment of the Mechanoid mothership. They are more suited to the unusually low gravity. It says usually low, but should be unusually, allowing them to function much more freely than the denser alien gravity of Gideon E. All known rovers on the mothership are descendants of the only two tribes, the Long Teeth and the Black Fist. Remember, all the Sand Pirates died.
Hey, if you don't mind, can you skip down to because that's just some good background info, but this part right here where it says they prowl the tunnels, they follow your instructions.
Okay, they prowl the tunnels and the pipelines, mapping, exploring, and stealing, usually from groups of mutants, as the mutants become more common to the pipelines. The rovers decided that they were an enemy tribe. Good for them. As the traditions, mutants, particularly those supplied with weapons and tools by the Mechanoids, became the rovers' favorite targets for theft, raids, and slaughter. This, of course, results in the continual supply of weapons, tools, eclipse, and information. The rovers love the challenge and image of the super spy and thief. Consequently, they have become increasingly daring, infiltrating actual ship levels and exploring Mechanoids on their own turf. The main disadvantage of the Robo tribes is that they've established a long black market network throughout most of the community. Of course they have. I said it earlier before that they're like space gypsies. This is just more of that. Yeah. It's literally end of the world, but still going to have your black market, right? Dicks.
So says a GM, you'll want to limit the number of rover characters in your game.
Yeah, no kidding.
The easiest and fairest way to do this is to require the players must have rolled some degree of psionic ability, minor, major, master, because all rovers have some level of psionic ability. All right.
So if we remember, there's only a 40% chance of having psionic ability, but everyone gets to roll at character creation, not after. Then if they are a thief and gypsy, then these are the stats you get, bonuses.
Character experience levels. Ooh. Oh, alien magic. Screw this.
Yep, this is the alien magic crap that we were talking about earlier. The largest known group of Gideon E ancestry is comprised of 30% rover and 70% human. What?
They survive?
Period. We lost the period there.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They survive, even prosper, because of an alliance with another alien race, which also seeks the survival in the pipelines of Mechanoid. Okay, so yeah, think about this. You decide to have the great idea of infiltrating the Mechanoid mothership, hide in the walls like little mice, collect your little pieces of cheese, hope to survive another day. And what do you find? you find rats, and these are the rats.
What's
The
funny is
aliens
this
call
this ship
themselves
is the size of a continent, right?
yeah,
So it
the
kind of makes sense that you
Xylolex.
could have, but it makes sense that you could have like a little city or village on there. But you're picturing them, like you said, like the rats in the walls. But the ship is the size of continents. There could be areas the size of full-on cities or maybe even counties that have no Terminators, no anything there, just because that part of the ship isn't being used.
Well, no, hang on a second. You're probably right. You're probably right. But if you add up all of the mechanoids and the robots all together, it's something like 500 million.
No, is it that high?
Yeah, it's 280 million just Terminators, and then there's 20 million of just the Wasps, and there's millions upon millions after that. So, the US has what? 380 million people?
Yeah, I've heard different numbers, around 350, 360, yeah,
Okay,
380
yeah.
maybe.
So, but there are still lots of land where there's no people, right? So, yeah, okay, I can see that. A city size version of no robots there at the moment. I can see that
Yeah,
definitely.
perfect. Yes, at the moment.
Yeah, they're gonna roam around. They're gonna, what do robots do? They patrol. That's what they do. They're called the Zyolex, a benevolent race of parasitic energy wraiths.
That
See,
doesn't sound benevolent
that
at
doesn't
all.
sound benevolent. Something called an energy wraith sounds bad. Dedicated to meditation and examination of their inner self. They're like the ascendant ancient beings, or almost ascendant ancient beings. Were too lost in philosophical banter among themselves to even notice the invasion of their world. The Mechanoids took particular pleasure in torturing the humanoids, which also inhabited the planet. Too late did the Xylolex emerge from their meditations, finding their planet plundered, and the gentle people who once dominated it obliterated. It was hunger which had stirred the Xylolex, and it was humanoids which provided them with the life-sustaining energies from which they feed. With the humanoids destroyed, a new energy/food source had to be sought. In an era that would doom the Xylolex race, they sought that source from the destroyers of their planet. The Mechanoids had no desire to consort with creatures fond of humanoids, nor did they have the need of magic and wonders that the Xylolex could offer. Violence would not be part of any uh, Xylolex retaliation. That is so awkward to say.
Yeah, right.
Despite their powers and limited by their philosophies, the Xylos simply resigned themselves to their fate and slowly perished from starvation. When Gidden E fugitives were discovered, only 17 remained. Just as humans exchange carbon dioxide for oxygen with Earth plant life, so too do the Xylos exchange energy for energy. Because the Xylos are energy beings which straddle several dimensions simultaneously, they are able to tap into yet unknown, undefinable forms of energy. One such energy reserve can be best described only as magic. Like the demons in Earth mythology, the Xylos serve as a bridge between humans and the magic energy reserves. So,
They're
if you
horrors.
wanted to liken these things, these are the things that the stupid Rifts player who wants to be a warlock or a witch hitches their soul to get power. That's what these things are. But apparently they're benevolent energy rates. Man, come on. Come on now. Humans are able to create all types of wonders once they're linked to a Xylo. While some abilities have psionic equivalents, they are product of a source which has nothing in common with psionics.
Where
Now,
are you?
I'm on the next page right there. Now, the cool thing about this is considered magic and not psionics, which means that all of the mechanoids who are all psionic in nature, they have a high resistance naturally to psionic powers, not to magical powers. So any magical ability that a human gets from its new Xylo overlord will be will be defended normally, not with any kind of bonus. Okay, they have the Xylos are not humanoid. They are energy beings. They don't care about good and evil, right and wrong. They only care about feeding and living and thinking. That's all they care about. Okay, so okay, you can't play one. Sorry.
Oh,
And then it goes how you can get the magic, blah, blah, blah. The Archmage. If a character has a minimum IQ of 16 and both an ME and PE of 12 or greater, or if the character has a minimum of 10 and both ME and PE are
you
16 or
just
greater,
force the magic through you. I can do
you
it.
can become an Archmage. An Archmage can choose to cast any 2 paths of magic, any combination acceptable. This magic will dictate his or her life exclusively to the 2 paths of development of his or her magic abilities. An Archmage will never seriously study another skill or occupation. And then it gives ISP for magic, conversion
4,000?
note on magic. And then it
Look at
gives
look at that
magical
experience
power.
chart.
What's that?
Look at that experience chart.
That's a lot of
4,000.
experience. Yeah.
Ooh.
Apparently it's pretty tough. The
ISP
4
for
paths
magic.
of magical, mind, elemental, energy, and dimensions. Those are the 4 paths of magic. So if you're an Archmage, you get to pick 2. Choose 2. And okay, so we got resist fatigue, resist thirst, resist pain, night vision, mind block, suspended animation.
Some of these
empathy.
are the same as the psychic powers. I
Yes,
wonder
yes,
if
they
they're
are
exactly the
psychic
same.
equivalents. Yes, they are psychic equivalents, but they are not psychic powers.
Right, but
They do
I'm
use
wondering if they do
ISP.
the exact same thing.
They probably do the exact same thing or close enough, but they are not sensed as psionic abilities. Blind others, invoke fear, hypnosis, possess others, impose will, invoke pain, charm, fuel flame, resist fire, spontaneous combustion, wall of flame. That's cool. Wall of flame. Extinguish fire. Very, very important in space, by the way. Extinguish fire. It's good. Float. Lame. Freeze water. Locate water. Also, when you're hiding in the walls of a Mechanoid mothership, locating water. Pretty
Yeah, it
important.
might be.
Might be cool. Purify water. Also important. Nobody likes Montezuma's revenge. Purify that water. Rend earth. That triggered everybody. All right. Dust cloud, fly, purify air. Also important in space. Purify air. Wind rush.
A lot of spells.
Rain. I don't know about that, but okay. Meditation, mind block, sense magic. Why would you need to sense magic? You're the only ones with magic. No one else has magic. Your enemy that has psionics. That's a stupid power to get. Don't get that. Reflect energy. This one's cool.
What page?
It's a PDF 117. There it is. That's direct energy. Reflect energy.
There it is.
All right. The spell is a little unpredictable in its overall effect. 50% chance of total energy reflection. Total energy reflection indicates a mage has fair control over energy and can reflect the full amount back to its source. This applies to all types of energy except kinetic. The mage takes no damage. Add 50 per level of the mage to his or her base. 50% chance for total reflection. So, if you are level 5, add 50 per level of the mage to his or her base, 50% chance. That means level 1 is 100%? Is that what I'm reading here? Is that? Oh, I think it means 5. I'm pretty sure it means 5.
That's a pretty bad typo though, because that isn't like, oops, I screwed up the percent button and did 55, you know.
That is a significant typo. That one means 5% per level because that's in line with more Palladium think.
Hey, the rules say 50%. If you don't give me that,
Actually,
I'm
the
leaving
rules
because
say
your
50.
games suck.
It doesn't say percent. 50 what? I don't know. I'm going to say 5% per level. So if you're a 5th level mage, that means you have a 75% chance of total reflection of energy back at the attacker, which is
He was
awesome.
working on his homeowner's interest rates and he said 50 points.
Yep, there you go. If you do not achieve total reflection, you get a partial reflect, meaning you reflect half the damage back, only 25% chance to reflect the energy back to its source. Okay. And it's like you'll take half the damage, the rest of it is just refracted off of you randomly, and only a 25% chance it actually hits the person who shot you. The spell can be cast on others. Oh, but they have no chance at reflecting the energy to its source. Oh, so you can save somebody, but you can't use someone as a weapon. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Absorb great energy. except that the mage is able to absorb greater amounts of energy, 6 to 36 points of damage, plus 10 per level. Thus, a third level mage absorbs 6 to 36, 6d6 plus 30. So this is like a, energy force field.
Yeah, I'm taking a look right here. Energy SDC, is that like lasers? Oh,
Yes.
particle beam. Yeah, okay. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, okay. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, this is really good when fighting mechanoids if they shoot you and nothing happens. Direct energy. Spell can be used in conjunction with one of the absorb energies. The combination turns a mage into a living energy conductor, enabling him or her to absorb energy and redirect it at will. In this way, you can recharge energy clips or hurl the absorbed energy at an enemy, 100 meters per level. The damage of such energy blast depends on which absorb spell is used, doing the maximum dice and bonus plus 5 or 10 per level of damage. Of course, the mage can only hurl the type of energy he or she absorbed and cannot combine different types of energy. So, if you theoretically were touching one of the ZPMs and using Great Absorb, you could fire off Death Star beams at all the incoming mechanoids. You could do that.
That'd be awesome.
Of course, getting to that power crystal and touching it is not going to happen because
summon rain, they all rust and die.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
This isn't a cartoon?
No. All right. And then there's more powers.
Yep. Lots of spells. Holy wow.
Lots of spells.
Oh, Game Master section. Oh, nope.
Oh, Game Master section. Oh, no. Okay, let's move beyond that. In the Game Master section, it's showing experience charts for all the paths of magic. Depending on which path you take, there's a different experience chart for that.
The brain pools. I love that. Yeah, I came across a brain pool today.
A brain pool is where all of the collected knowledge of the mechanoids is stored and used to download to a general download to new mechanoids who are cloned and specific download as needed for mechanoids on a particular mission where it will be useful.
What the hell is this? Type Overlord. Hates humans. Okay, got that. The Oracle just dislikes humans. Runners, insane hatred of humans. Okay, everything here says, hey, oh no, the haulers just don't care. Hey, if you come across a hauler, and there are 88 million of them, pretty good possibility. Oh, there's 1 billion wasps, though. Never mind.
Yeah. The wasps, extreme hate. 1 billion. Billion.
All right, that's actually it, because the next book is Homeworld, and we are at Homeworld. I'll put that on the screen just so everybody, we can tease it. I think we did fairly well, because there's just a lot in here we did not have to go over again because we already talked about it.
Right.
That this will be next week. 100 pages. There you go. Did you pay your $7.50? All right, I think we breezed through this one pretty quickly. I like this, and you know, we still got all the information out because we didn't. Some of that stuff again, it's just repetitive.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second time where a lot of these mechanoids were explained. All their SDC, their powers, their stuff. They were explained in book 1 at some point. There's more in this one because now you get to go on the mothership and see the higher tier mechanoids that don't leave the mothership because they got, you know, kerneling and generaling to do. But yeah, there you go.
I like this better than I thought I was going to like it so far. It's just, again, bunch of bugs. You're just shooting bugs. But I mean, I just letting my brain go, like, you know, the whole hiding in the wall thing, the whole, you know, obviously that's more a visual than reality, but there is some reality to that. You know, having like the rovers try to do the black market trade between the different groups, like you have a whole underground society of infiltrators. We're like a virus on that ship.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Biggest Geekus says bug hunt. Yeah, except the thing is, to the mechanoids,
a billion bugs. A billion
bugs.
A billion wasps. That's crazy.
A billion, and they all insanely hate humanoids.
Hey, I wonder how many experience points they're worth. That could be a couple of levels right there.
Yeah, killing one is hard enough. Killing a billion of them, not going to happen.